I bought something. A giant unicorn pool float! So I realized I don't have a pool, but I do go up to my parents' campground quite a lot. And they're right on the lake, so quite often they just go out there and float. So I thought, what better to float on than a giant unicorn? Yeah. I was gonna blow up the entire thing to show you, but blowing up the head took forever, and I'm like, I'm literally just blowing this up just to deflate it again because I'm not going up there this weekend. So you'll just have to wait and see what the big thing looks like, but I'm excited about it. Oh, and it's Friday, by the way. It has been a stressful last couple days. I was doing a sort of photo and video shoot for work, and because my work doesn't really have the equipment, I have to use my own camera and memory card. And something happened during the video shoot, and my card my camera was just acting strange and sort of really slow and freezing, and then I went to view everything that I had just shot and it was gone along with everything else that was on this card. So I quickly grabbed my computer and plugged the card in. Nothing. And so I'm like, all my personal videos, everything from my trip out west, gone, and I hadn't backed it up yet. So luckily one of the guys in our systems department worked really hard, and he was able to recover, it looks like, all of it. When we were leaving, it was still working on it. It's been a long, over a full day of scanning and sort of recovering everything. So Monday we'll find out if we actually got everything. I'm really hoping we did. It's gonna suck if I lost everything, but yeah, that's just the way it is. So I'm glad I left it on a good note, thinking that we did probably rescue it. So anyway, I'm just obviously walking the dog, and Emily and Al will be here any minute. I'm excited to have them visit for the weekend, and hopefully we'll get up to some fun stuff. So yeah, happy Friday, TGIF. It is Saturday morning, and not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed. It's raining out, and I didn't think it was supposed to rain today, and a lot of my plans revolved around it not raining, but that's okay. So Emily and Al got here last night, and we just had some supper and hung out, and then we watched Terminator 2. I don't even know how we got on to talking about Terminator 2. Jesse was looking at a bunch of stuff online, stats on top grossing rated R movies, all this stuff. Anyways, long story short, they got excited talking about Terminator, so we watched Terminator 2 last night, and then we just crashed. So today we're hoping to sort of finalize some of the planning for the trip, and then I'm hoping the rain stops so we can do some of the stuff I had planned outside. how to play Mulkey. Mulkey is made up of 13 pieces, 12 skittles, each numbered 1 to 12, 1 throwing skittle. You set the skittles up like so. You then mark a line that is anywhere from 9 to 13 feet away from the 12 skittles that you've set up on the ground. You then take the throwing skittle and players take turns throwing to try and hit the skittles that are on the ground. Scoring goes like this. In that toss, I knocked down 10 skittles, so I would get 10 points. If I had just knocked down 1 skittle, I would have gotten the points that are on that skittle. So, for instance, if the only thing I hit is the 12, I would get 12 points. You then set the skittles up exactly where they're lying. And then it's the next person's turn to throw. And as you can imagine, with each throw, the skittles are going to spread more and more out. So then you might have a higher numbered skittle that's further away from everything else, making it a little bit easier just to hit the one down to get those points. But also it's further away, so as they're getting further away, they're also getting harder to hit. So in order to win the game, you have to get to 50 points. The catch is you have to get exactly 50 points. If you go over, then your score goes back down to 25. So then you're strategically trying to hit certain skittles to slowly get to 50. Another catch is, if you miss hitting anything 3 times in a row, you are out of the game. And that is Mulkey.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance now, hit the dance now. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you,
baby. Hit the dance now, hit the dance now. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you, baby. Me and you, girl, you and me. Tap it to the floor and make me see your energy because me not play no hide and seek. What is it the thing you ever make me feel way, girl? Free. Anytime you whine and catch it, the selector pull it up and put it for repeat, girl. But me not touch a dollar in my pocket, cause nothing in this world ain't more than what you worth.
I don't need no lie.
You worth more than diamond, more than gold.
Oh, come on! So it is now 5:30 and we are walking. I'm with Emily. She's walking. And Al, who's way up there. So we have played some Mulkey. I was the champion. Emily won a round. Yes. Al didn't win at all. But he's a good sport. He's a good sport. So we're now walking to the tiki bar, hoping that we're not going to get rained on, though it's kind of looking like it could. But it's about a 20-minute walk. Should be a good time. So, yeah. Woo. The skill. The skill. Come on. Take this thing.
Raindrop on the blacktop, heart stop, feeling like a robot. Swipe left, scroll down, same chick, but you're living in a new town. Am I the issue? I'm the original. Cute face, but you got no taste. Wouldn't trade it for its weight in gold. One of these days, one of these days, someone's gonna love me right. One of these days, maybe I can get it right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. Love me right.
So it is now Sunday late afternoon. Emily and Al have left. I just did a really quick Tabata workout and then just did some cardio on the treadmill. I haven't eaten any lunch, so I just made myself a quick sandwich. This is what we made for lunch, so I still had some leftover meat and buns and everything, so I thought I'd just have that. And then Jesse and I are gonna have some shish kebabs later on the barbecue. Today was a lot of fun. We went to yoga in the morning and Jen met us there, and then we wandered around. There's a little antiques market, and then went for some breakfast, and then just did a couple of errands, and then came back here, and then Conan and I went for a little swim in the St. Lawrence, which was really nice because it is super hot here again. I apologize for my appearance. I've looked better, yeah. It was a really good, productive weekend. Emily and I sort of finalized a couple things that we needed to do for our trip, just a couple things we wanted to book, so we are pretty much set. There's not really anything else we need to do. There's just a couple things that we want to pick up for the trip, but other than that, we are pretty well set. Al's borrowing Jesse's backpack, so he doesn't have to buy one just for this trip, and Emily has hers, so it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Ooh, so pretty. So I've got this LMS papaya enzyme peel that I got in my FabFitFun box, and this is the first time I'm trying it. I actually don't know if I put it on right. I don't do a lot of like masks and peels and stuff. I had makeup on, so I washed it off, and my face was a little damp when I put it on, and I don't know if your skin was supposed to be dry, but we'll see how it goes. Leave it on for 10 minutes, but yeah, excited to try something new. So I think that is going to conclude this weekend's vlog. It was a lot of fun. It was nice just hanging out with Emily and Al the whole weekend, and then seeing Jen today, and we got a fair bit accomplished on just trip stuff, so that was really good. And so now all I'm just gonna do is cook, get some supper going, and then when Jesse gets home, which he'll be home in like about a half an hour, I think we are going to watch John Wick #2. Because I just saw the first John Wick for the first time earlier this week. Jesse's seen it, I think, 2-3 times, and he loved it, and he finally convinced me to watch it. So I think we're gonna watch that tonight, and then I work tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this weekend's vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to follow the rest of my weekend vlogs, and I will see you next weekend.